It's time for the Mohney Show. High atop the third story of the historic Gibson House overlooking beautiful downtown Centralia. The star of the show, Steve Mohney.
Yes, this is our Halloween spectacular. Ooh. Been waiting for days and days to put the Halloween spectacular together. And some of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, Paul, we're talking about it, but it may have passed by the time, folks see this.
You never know. Exactly. It's about Halloween, and it's about what is happening here locally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so we've got some witches.
I see. You've been busy in here.
I've been busy in here. We've got a couple of door things that you would put on the front door of your house.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the set is it's meticulously thought of and prepared is what it is.
Especially, I like the danger
keep
out sign there.
Out. And of course, the candy. We'll talk about that here in the second segment, and just other stuff like this pumpkin here. Very scary.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Speaking of pumpkins. Speaking of pumpkins. Look at this.
Okay, so that's
segue.
That's the perfect segue, perfect lead in. There's a lot of stuff going on, of course, around the county, and I'd like to feature some of the the pumpkin patches and the stuff that you take your kids to, and it doesn't matter how big of a kid you are.
Yep, exactly. You
can still enjoy the pumpkin patch and pick up your pumpkins and
corn mazes and other
things
going on.
If you're making pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving, you might want to pick up a pumpkin and prepare it, and then freeze it, and then you can pull it back out and make a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I know you're not doing that.
And I'm not eating it either.
You don't know how to cook.
It's the worst pie ever made.
Pumpkin pie?
Awful.
Oh, come on.
No.
It's Matthew says you like it.
That's a Thanksgiving episode. We'll get to that. But yeah, I got real problems with pumpkin pie. I know that right now.
Well, we'll put the Festivus poll up and you can tell us about your different problems there, okay? One of the things that's going on here, it's in downtown Centralia. Centralia Association has their ghost walk.
Yes.
And I believe that might happen before the show is actually broadcast. So if you went to that, I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
But there's so much in downtown Centralia that's tricky. It's haunted. I mean, McMinimans.
Mm-hmm.
There's massive history. There's tunnels and spooks and goblins and all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
Now, here's something I did want to talk about.
Okay.
When I was in high school, I worked at the Fox Theater.
Yes.
And I was a projectionist, and I was, I helped in the candy bar and the, popcorn, and that's why I can make
concession stand.
Concessions. Yeah. that's what I was trying to think of. And Matthew, true story here. So listen up. Matthew's our what is Matthew?
Matthew is our producer and director, and the executive producer is Tony back there.
Tony's back there as well. Okay, so back to the Fox Theater. It's being restored.
Let's skip over that, please.
Okay. Remember that time when that one company bought the Fox Theater before the
city did?
Before the city did, and they took the marquee and they painted it all those swirls and hippie things.
Yes.
Looked like John Lennon's Rolls Royce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Okay.
Anyway, I would build movies at the Fox Theater on Thursday night because all the movies would start on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this would happen at about, 10:30, a quarter to 11, whatever, on Thursday night. So everybody would leave the building. And then I'd be up in the projection booth by myself building these movies. They would come, back in the olden days on these 20-minute reels. And normally they were like 5 reels long. So you'd have to splice them together and put them on a big 36-inch reel. I got to tell you, being alone in the Fox Theater was creepy. And they say it's haunted.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, I did hear some weird stuff going on, like bumps in the night. There was nobody there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay.
So first hand, baby.
First hand Fox Haunted Theater.
Well, they like I said, they say that it's haunted.
Do you think that the ghosts haunting are just mad that it's
Hasn't been able to scare anybody in quite some time?
it's just kind of, I think are they getting madder as the years go on here?
I think that's possible.
Okay, just one.
And I'll tell you what else I think. I think a lot of the ghosts from the railroad tracks, right, across, behind the Tower Tab and stuff. I think those ghosts come over to the Fox Theater.
They still show up.
They still show up.
Okay. Well, at least it's being used.
They still think there's movies
Glad
going on.
we've invested as much as we have in that, so the ghosts have a place to go see a movie. So
that's a good place to see a movie.
That's great.
Okay, on to our pumpkin patches. If you're heading out to Jackson Highway, Willie T's Pumpkin Patch.
Willie T, huh?
Willie T.
Okay, I like that.
Matthew, have you been there? Okay.
Okay.
Fall
How is
craft.
Willie? Is Willie a good guy? Willie's awesome.
Oh, good. Yeah, really nice place.
Okay.
So we're actually being serious right now. Fall crafts for sale, pumpkins right off the vine. So they don't just cut them off. You can.
Do you cut them yourself, or do they cut them for you?
Well, object.
What do you mean when you were younger? That still holds true today.
Okay,
We don't.
Enough talking to the producer.
We don't let him use scissors in the office. It's dangerous.
Willie T's Pumpkin Patch is open Friday and Saturday, Sundays.
Okay.
10 to 7.
All right.
So those 3 days, 10 to 7, 3415 Jackson Highway in Chehalis.
No doubt. The weekend before Halloween, Willie T's is going to be packed.
Very busy.
No doubt.
We're on to Ashley Creek Farm, and this is north.
Okay.
9221 Little Rock Road.
Okay.
And you're familiar with that area?
Well, not the addresses so much.
Not the
anymore,
address,
but I mean, know where.
Have you been there, Matthew? No, he hasn't been to that one. Okay, so every variety of pumpkin and gourd that you could possibly think of.
Okay.
So if you're looking for, decorations around the house through the entire, but you got
the fall.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to have those down by Thanksgiving, don't you? You got to get rid of that fall attire and start decorating on Black Friday.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we take down our Christmas tree on Christmas. It's over. Out.
Get out.
Yep, exactly.
Take the tree, throw it in the side yard.
Yep.
May, take it to wherever.
Oh, no. I throw a match on it. It goes up real quick.
Oh, yeah. You like to burn, don't you? This is, again, Ashley Creek Farm. They're open, looks like every day from 10 till 6.
Okay.
And that's at, again, 9221 Little Rock Road. All kinds of gourds, plus they've got homegrown garlic.
Okay, yeah.
And the kids can check out the cows and the bulls. It's a farm setting.
There's a little farm setting there. And
by the way, the best value for pumpkins, because they don't, I think they do them by the size and not by the pound.
Oh, okay.
And the kids will just love that.
Yep.
Okay, the Hunting's Pumpkin Patch and Haunted Forest.
Ooh. Okay, I like it.
Looks like every day from 10. No, hold on a sec here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 to 6, and then Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah, it's a haunted forest.
It's a haunted forest.
Haunted at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can, but it's not.
Yeah.
Now, where was that?
That is Hunting's Pumpkin Patch, and that's 600 Cinnabar Road.
Oh, okay.
In Cinnabar. So
Cinnabar.
507 or out past Onalaska.
I think it's still 360.
Oh, is it? Well, that's on 12?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were talking area code.
No, I knew that. No.
I don't know.
The highway, okay?
The highway.
It's the highway.
Yes.
Let's see here. So they've got the pumpkin patch. They've got the corn maze. They've got this sounds fun. The goblin egg slingshot.
Ooh. All right.
Haunted forest. We mentioned that. Flashlight corn maze, and then the hay rides on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, yeah. So Friday and Saturday are the big days.
That's
I like that.
The really big day. The really
that's
big
good work
there.
out there.
The Rutledge corn maze. And that's on 93rd Avenue.
On 93rd.
You're very familiar with that area.
I have been there. Tony and I have been there along with with some friends, as you met some of my friends over the summer at my
at
class
the
reunion.
Yeah.
They have.
I was going to say, how'd that go?
What do they call those things, Tony?
Was it a gourd?
Rental areas. Just a little. They have these rentals where you can rent an area, and there's a fire pit.
Oh, okay.
And you can have it like for 2 or 3 hours.
Oh,
for like
so you can have like a party.
$200 or so. Yeah, and you can bring in your stuff and.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was good. Good
Especially
times.
With that group of people you socialize with.
And then they have the big corn maze. You can go out, and it's in the dark. And I think I was close to getting banned because I was making my own trail because I got off the beaten path, and I panicked.
Stand by. Yeah. I have disappointing information here. This year, they say, this is from their website, they had a really difficult year because no rain. So the first time in 23 years, they've not been able to grow corn for the corn maze.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they planted like 3 times. So the drought was much too difficult. We replanted twice, and it just wouldn't grow. So still show up because they still have the rest of everything going on.
Yeah,
but on that.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Exactly, you can check their website.
Yep. And hopefully we get some rain over the summer and it grows back next year. It was a lot of fun. Yeah,
they'll do it next year. But yeah, that's the Rutledge corn maze.
Yep.
Hours Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 till 7 o'clock. Friday and Saturday 10 a.m. until midnight.
Yep.
And then Sunday, Monday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So they're open and always lots of fun. But again, the note about the corn maze.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so the other cool thing before we get to the candy segment here, I love the way Bucoda changes their name to Boo-Coda.
Boo-Coda. Talk about a place that's haunted.
Now, they had this, I didn't go last Saturday night, but they started things off at 10:30. At night, and then it went until 1 o'clock, and they were, let's see, what did they do? They went in, I think they went into the gymnasium at the school.
The old school?
Yeah, because there's haunts, and there's, I saw the Ghostbusters caddy.
Okay.
It was sitting out front.
Yeah, okay.
So they went in there until about 1 or 1:30, and they had all their listening equipment. I mean, this was like an official Ghostbusters type thing.
Yeah.
And they were trying to pick up,
sounds, vibrations, something along those lines.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real ghost event.
Yeah, it's a real ghost.
And I gotta tell you, I'm not too sure. I don't know about this ghost thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'd get scared. That's what I mean. I'm not going to show up with that. It's creepy, isn't it?
A little creepy, yeah. Get into the spirit of things.
Oh,
that's the whole idea. I kind of think that if a spirit came back, ran into you, that I'm not sure you're the one that should be worried about being scared. I mean, you may scare them back, and they'll never come back to this dimension.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Just trying to give you some confidence.
Thank you very much. Also, I think it's Joe's Place Tavern that's haunted as well. And then there's it's not standing, but the prison.
You don't know about
like a jail prison out there that I think was, like from the settlers, and that's haunted.
Well, yeah, they're bad. No one let them out.
So if you want to be scared, go out to Coda.
Interesting fact about Joe's Place here, if you want to know.
Yeah,
it was the longest running tavern in the state, or I think in the world.
Really?
That had Olympia beer on tap.
Wow.
Yes.
Is it no longer?
I don't even know if they make Olympia beer anymore.
They do.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know if they're kegging it and stuff like that. But as long as
it's the water.
When it was the brewery, there was always a tap at Joe's.
And really, they said it's the water, and it was true.
It's true. Yeah,
because Evel Knievel, when he went to jump the Snake River Canyon.
Yep.
They said, "Well, what is this?" And he says, "It's a steam-powered rocket."
Yes.
And he said, "With special water from Olympia, Washington."
Really, I did not know that. Is that true?
A true fact. Yeah, that's a true fact. I couldn't make that one up.
The artesian water.
He was using the artesian water for the steam-powered a rocket that crashed into the Grand. No, the Snake River Canyon.
Snake River Canyon.
He had to buy that piece of property to do it.
Yeah.
So
I remember that clearly.
that's a fun fact.
We were over at friends in Colfax. And we were over there a week or two before the big event. And
it was a big event.
And so one of the friends, Jeff was my age. And, we were, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something like that. But he had the homemade Evel Knievel outfit with a cape. And
nice.
And they went out and watched it.
Oh,
and,
really? They did watch it.
They went out and watched it. And they came back and said, it's kind of like, wow, that quite wasn't what we were thinking this was going to be.
Go well. The rumor was that as soon as he launched off there, he hit the emergency brake. No, seriously. The rumor was that when he launched, there was so much force that he hit the parachute. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know.
Every kid back in the 70s was doing Evel Knievel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, of course, building jumps on the street in front of their house or in their yard or whatever, and broken arms galore.
Hey, what was that toy? You put the motorcycle and you wound it up. And what was that thing? You remember?
Yeah, I had one. It was the Evel Knievel motorcycle stunt thing.
All right.
You know what? Go to Amazon. I think you can get.
You probably can.
I think they sell them.
Okay.
One other place that we do have to mention as far as being haunted here in Lewis County is the Historical Museum.
Okay. Yes.
The Lewis County Historical Museum. And boy, I mean, it's a really interesting place to go into, but a lot of stuff's going on.
A lot of stuff going on.
And there's a lot of people that say that they've had some really creepy stuff happen in there.
Yeah. And if, history buffs can go back into the history of this county and find several other instances that may lead to continued hauntings.
You know what?
But we're going to let you figure those out.
Exactly. Well, we're just giving you pointers and some gibberish about, what's haunted and what's available to get,
Now is the Galvin School, is that supposed to be haunted out there too or something like that?
I didn't look that one up.
I don't know.
I think I did hear about that in my travels at some point.
What's that? Oh, you found it.
Just Matthew?
Matthew found the Evel Knievel toy.
Oh, how much are they, Matthew? Good. I'm going to buy one.
Okay.
And I'm not buying it for kids. I'm buying it for myself.
That's right. Okay.
There's the massive model railroad layout in the Historical Museum. And it's really something to look at. The kids, it's big. It's a big, huge model train layout. It's done in HO, but I would imagine the ghosts are playing with that.
Is there a ghost train?
There should be.
I know. Little do you know, folks, that Steve actually has his ghost train set right here.
Yeah, you can't see it.
But can't see it.
It's right up here. Hey, you know what? The other one that's haunted is the old Centralia Hospital, and that makes sense.
Where was that?
That's it's on. I think it's on Rock Street. It's kind of behind the Centralia outdoor pool in that area. And Matthew's looking up the address right now. Yeah, it's in that general area right there. My dad was born there.
Oh,
yeah, the old Centralia Hospital. Then they moved out to Cooks Hill.
Oh, yeah, because there's not a hospital there anymore. I had no idea that there was
a building.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one.
Yeah,
okay.
it's yeah.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was a hospital.
That was a hospital. That was the Centralia Hospital. And then I think the other hospital was right there on First Street. That's now apartment, almost across the street from Edison School.
It is exactly across the street from Edison.
Yeah. So that was the first one. I think the other one was the second one, and the third one's out.
Oh, okay.
Cooks Hill.
Okay.
Again, I think.
You think? Okay.
I'm pretty sure on that. But if the other thing, if you think about a hospital, there's dead people coming out of there all the time.
Yes.
And if they're mad about dying, they're sticking around and they're going to scare you.
Yeah.
So, Paul, are you going to dress up for Halloween?
I do. I have my costume right here.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, what? Oh, for Pete's sakes. The Unknown Comic.
I'm the Unknown Comic.
That's nice.
Or a Chicago Bears fan.
I think the Unknown Comic
both will work.
Wore the bag.
Well, I didn't want to wear it this way because it says Home Goods.
Oh, okay.
And so it's on both sides. So, That's some good things.
I
at
was
Home
going to wear
Goods, by the way.
my costume from, I don't know, a couple of years ago. All it is a mullet.
You should go up to Home Goods early November
Yeah.
and pick up like 70% off Halloween decorations for next year.
Okay, I will. Yeah, well, yeah, because all we have is a couple of.
Yeah.
Boy, those.
Here you have a pirate here for some reason.
That's a skeleton.
Oh, okay.
That's not a pirate.
Looks like got the Jolly Roger here. Oh, that's not a flag. Okay.
Hey, look at that.
I know. Look
That
at
thing
that.
lights up. I took down SpongeBob for that.
I know. He's not happy about it.
Danger, keep out.
You went all out and with this lighting, whatever you're doing here.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty scary.
Exactly.
Okay, so when you were a kid, I wanted to ask this to you, but I didn't tell you that I was going to ask. So did you carve pumpkins when you were a kid?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so were they
absolutely
with your brothers?
Brothers, my mom.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Your mom was into this?
Yes.
Okay, so did you like a small pumpkin, a big old?
Oh, we wanted the big stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And then we get it, you pull everything out.
Right.
And then the first thing you hear is, keep it on the paper.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get that on the floor.
I know. It's like, well, big deal, man.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah, no big deal, and she'd come in and say something. Hey, quit being an ass and just do it right, And
of course, you had a butcher knife that long.
Yeah. Well, I think she gave me a little steak serrated knife.
Okay.
And so when I got done, generally,
it
just looked like someone butchered a pumpkin, not very well. I'm not an artistic person.
No, me neither. Mine's sketchy at best. Did you save the pumpkin seeds?
No.
What?
What am I going to do with those?
You save the pumpkin seeds. You spread them all out on a cookie sheet. You might put a dash of Johnny's on them. That's what I do. And then you put them in the oven for like about 200. You kind of get them crisp. You kind of.
And you eat them?
You move them around. Yeah, pumpkin seeds are great.
I'm not eating those.
They're healthy too.
That's why I'm not eating them.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Hey, it's Halloween. Would you like a bag of pumpkin seeds?
Well, yeah.
Or do you want a Snickers?
I'll tell you.
Guess which one I chose.
All right. Did your mom ever make costumes for you? Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, it's my brother.
Yeah.
So he was in the Cub Scouts, and my mother was one of the den mothers. And they thought it would be a good idea to make these.
A good idea.
These masks out of paper mache.
Oh.
And so my brother made this one of a hobo.
Okay.
And this awful thing he put on, and it was just. I go, what? I mean, I was like 7. I go, what is that? What are you? I'm a hobo. No, I think you're an accident victim. That's not good. What is that? So
my mom used to make it.
Wow.
My brother was a clown one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm like, man, there's no way I'm putting that thing on.
Back in the day, you remember the very popular Halloween costumes for kids was some mask and then just some crappy little thing. So the only one I really remember is Casper.
Yeah.
So I had Casper and then this little
nice
thing on, and
I saved it. I don't know where they're at, but I saved a couple.
Some candy.
Yeah.
So then when we got older, we got into middle, or it wasn't middle, it was junior high back then. When we were in junior high, we got the idea, we go out, come back, change costumes.
Yep.
And we'd go out 3 or 4 times and come back, and it's full. The sack would be full. Because by about 9 o'clock, guess what the people in the neighborhood were tired of?
Oh, kids.
Yeah, trick-or-treaters, here. Just take it. Get out, don't come back.
Martha, turn that porch light off.
Exactly.
The only thing is, at about, I don't know, I'd say late 12, 13 years old, folks are opening up the door and going, aren't you a little old? What's the cutoff date for trick or treating?
Well, there's hardly any that do it anymore. They're all
that's true. I guess you kind of go to various
places. Everything is much different than when you and I.
Edison District's still pretty. It's pretty.
At times, it depends.
Iffy.
1 year will be good, and 1 year not
Yeah.
so good, and so
Yeah, well,
we're up.
yeah.
We're up a few. We're up like 5 steps. That seems to keep people away.
Yeah. There's quite a few steps to your house.
Well, it's not. It's 5.
Oh, it's way up there. You guys are probably 500
It's
feet
like
above sea level.
Yeah, it's like climbing a ladder to get up to our.
Well, there's no danger in
But
flying.
we do have plenty of candy
I know
on
you
hand,
do,
just
yeah.
to make sure, just in case. So just in case, right, Matthew? Right to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's our studio audience over
that's
there.
right. Exactly.
Our producer. Okay, so we've talked about that. Oh,
I don't know if you're going to hit on the trick or treating, but like
Yeah.
City of Centralia and Chehalis and other groups have these trick or treating. Were you going to touch on that later? I wasn't sure.
maybe after the candy segment.
Okay. So, and then there's another big thing that is now popular these days: trunk or treat.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah. So we have those
It's
two.
huge
Deals. Yeah.
Pop that trunk, open up the side of your van. There it is.
Yeah. That's.
It's all You think I decorated here?
I understand.
Hook up the power inverter.
I
You've
understand.
got music. You've got a whole scene there. You've got mounds of candy. Hey, what about the big? Did you ever get those huge candy bars when you were a kid?
The Lockwoods.
Yeah,
They're little
There's
hoity-toity.
always somebody in the neighborhood.
Big Hershey bars
Yep.
every year. So yeah, we hit that place.
I'd like to get a Mr. Good bar.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't tell. You don't like the Mr. Good bar?
No,
Why not?
it's a stupid candy bar.
Tony likes those.
Oh, it's his favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah, hate it.
Good. Now I'll make sure I don't give
Now
you
a good crackle. Like a crackle.
That's true. Okay, so we're going to touch base on the candy. We're going to touch base on the best candy to hand out if you're the person handing out the candy for
Yep.
trick or treaters.
Yep.
We're also going to cover the worst thing you can hand out
Yeah.
for trick or treaters.
Yes.
So when they go, oh, thanks a lot.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so more on the Halloween Spook-Tacular. It's coming up in just a few. Nationally known and locally owned, Southwest Washington is home to 6 locally owned Napa stores, providing you with the best quality parts and services you need. With fast access to an inventory of over 400,000 parts, with ASE certified parts specialists ready to help, it's no wonder so many do-it-yourselfers count on Napa Auto Parts. Visit Wilson's Napa Auto Parts in Centralia, Chehalis, Rochester, Tenino, Castle Rock, and the heavy-duty and wholesale location on State Avenue in Chehalis, or go to wilsonnapa.com. The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia. And we're back with the Halloween Spook-Tacular. Spook-Tacular. There's Paul's costume right there. It's the Mohney Show, and it's Halloween time, and happy Halloween. Okay, one thing I wanted to touch base on real quick here is we were talking about the Lewis County Historical Museum, and they've got their ghost tours, and these are on Saturday, October 28th, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So if you want tickets, go to lewiscountyhistoricalmuseum.com. They'll have buy tickets online.
Yeah, there you go.
For that. Okay, so what's the favorite candy?
My favorite candy?
Yeah. I mean, I know my favorite candy.
Well, I don't really have. I have a lot of favorite candies.
I was going to say you're one of these.
I have hated candies.
Right.
But so I have one that's kind of in between.
Okay.
The Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Okay? I like the Butterfinger fun size, which we don't have, but the fun size, which really is a lie. There's nothing fun about that size. But when you get the full size Butterfinger, I don't like those. The full size are bad. No, they're hard.
Yeah.
They're like
they're like the Brown and Haley.
Just no. Don't go there. Oh yeah, maybe the almond roca,
The almond roca.
not the Mounds bars. But when you get the small fun size,
they don't make
it kind of falls apart when you bite it.
Brown and Haley does not make the Mounds.
Brown and Haley does.
They make the Mountain.
Oh, mountain bars. Yes, mountain bars.
Know your candy, my friend.
Oh, excuse me.
Know your candy.
Exactly.
Brown and Haley,
anyway,
Tacoma.
Okay. They don't even make Halloween candy. They just make candy.
I know they don't.
Okay.
But it's candy.
We're talking about Halloween candy.
I want to talk about seasoning salt.
So the Butterfinger, the fun size Butterfinger, I like.
Yeah.
The full size Butterfinger, I don't like.
Okay.
I like the Snickers.
Now that we've got that out of the way,
I like.
What about the Reese's?
The Reese bar.
Yeah. Tell the story.
Oh, my dad.
Can I have a Reese?
Hey, will you get me a Reese bar?
What?
He can't say Reese's.
Why?
Reese's, I don't know. You just call it a Reese bar. All right.
The glasses back.
My grandma, Helen, should say, would you like some chocolate? And then give you a Hershey bar. She'd never call it, but just everything was chocolate. Right. Or you might get a Baby Ruth. You never knew it was chocolate.
Did she give you a...
not a big Baby Ruth fan.
Mounds?
Oh, she gave me a Mounds.
It's just folks to make you mad.
I want to back at her.
Yeah, there's the
oh boy,
the Almond Joy.
That's the worst candy bar ever made. Oh, awful.
It's got coconut. It's got an almond in there, and it's got some chocolate.
Yeah,
you don't
terrible.
Like it. Okay.
That's awful.
Okay,
the worst. Where's your candy lineup? By the way,
I'm not doing the candy lineup yet. I want to talk about the best stuff to hand out for Halloween that the kids really want.
Kids really want. Well, age groups, but I would say,
yeah.
Do you have a list of it?
I just got a list of the mainstream.
So you didn't look up to see if there was some top 10 listing?
I did again this year, and it's been this way for years and years. Reese's peanut butter cup is
number one.
That's the favorite.
I got to think something along the lines of Skittles.
Yeah.
Or Starburst, something along the line. It's got to be up there.
The best stuff. America's favorite, $671 million in sales.
Wow.
In 21.
I think I got about $1 million.
Kit Kat.
They're okay. Yeah, I like them.
Okay.
They're not at they're in the bottom. They're in my top 10.
Really?
They'd be about number 8 or 9.
Okay. Twix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cookie Crunch.
Cookie Crunch. Okay.
Yeah. Do you like a Milky Way?
Oh, yeah. How can you not like the Milky Way?
Yeah.
What do you mean,
It's all right.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, you like
Milky Way leaves me unsatisfied.
How?
It just feels like there's something else that ought to be in there.
So you hate Three Musketeers?
No, I love Three Musketeers.
You love Three Musketeers and hate Milk? At least Milky Way's got caramel with a nougat. Three Musketeers is just nougat. It's chocolate and this nougat stuff and nothing else. Like eating air.
I never thought that Three Musketeers had nougat.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. Some kind of concoction they made?
Well, whatever the concoction, that's it. It's like air.
It is. Precisely my point.
It's like Munchos, potato crisps.
Don't get me started on this. Well, that's a fantastic chip right there. Okay, so let's just calm down.
All right. I'm a little upset about that. Okay, go ahead.
Just because I don't like the same candy you like doesn't mean there has to be, how about big hunk? Oh. You want to pull your teeth out? Have a big hunk. Now they're awful.
You couldn't. I mean, if something was going to give Almond Joy a run, it'd be the big hunk. Along with the Abba Zaba. I can't stand it.
I don't know.
It's terrible.
I'm just, at this point right now, I'm just going through different candies.
Right. What else you got there?
I've got the 100 grand bar.
Oh, yeah. Crunch, crisps,
it's
chocolate. Well, it's good.
Baby Ruth. It's an old bar.
It's maybe number 10 on my top 10.
Okay, well, top 10 though.
Maybe. Might be 12.
We already went through. What about, well, no, I guess we didn't. So
you didn't.
Mounds.
Mounds is just a smaller, a slightly less offensive version of that one.
Let's see. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. And they both stink.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes I don't like it.
That's the old commercial. Matthew's like, what's he talking about over there? Okay, how about M&M's? Which one?
Course.
No, but which one?
Favorite one?
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
Peanut
butter.
Peanut butter. It's my favorite.
You mean M&M's with peanuts?
No. M&M peanut butter is my favorite.
That's not M&M.
That's M&M.
It's not traditional.
It's as traditional.
There you go, right there. That's
if
it.
that's the only two I have to pick from, then I want the original.
Okay, he wants the original on that one.
Yes.
Boy, I didn't know this was going to be so spirited today. Man, oh man, this is something else. Maybe we should bring these guys in because they've got the strong opinions over there as well. How about just the Hershey bar?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Do you like the Hershey bar with almonds?
What do you think?
Awful.
Yes.
Skittles.
Skittles, I like.
Okay.
Especially if there's a lot of red dye in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, did they ban those in California?
Yes.
That's nice.
No, they banned red dye, which apparently causes cancer.
But it's in Skittles.
And it is. Okay. It's in Skittles only in the United States. They make Skittles in the rest of the world. It's not in it because they don't allow it.
All right.
So
Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue is my number one underrated candy bar.
Really?
Yes.
Sounds like a big Chrysler product to me.
It does, but it's similar to a Butterfinger.
Okay.
But they didn't do what Butterfinger did and just make it just this hard rock of whatever. It still crunches and it's delicious.
It is. Okay.
Fifth Avenue, I love the Fifth.
Okay. It's good.
Yes.
Okay. Sweet tarts. They're not really in the same category as any of this stuff.
Sweet tarts are, the original sweet tarts, every now and then, okay, a little sweetness.
What else do we have? How about the York peppermint patty?
Yeah, in,
you can have
one or two after dinner or something. It's okay. It's I'm not going to sit there and eat a bag of them.
Okay, so what about Snickers?
Well, I'm normally against nuts in candy and cookies.
I was going to say
there are some exceptions.
Yeah,
and Snickers is a big exception. It's a staple. Gotta have it.
Is it the nougat that does it?
Yeah, it's just the whole combination of it.
Break one open right now.
Right there. Take a look at that. Open that thing up. Bust it open.
Do we have a knife on the set?
No, just come on, Costanza. Just break it open.
Hey,
with your man hand.
I don't eat I cut my candy up. Okay, I put it on a plate. What's wrong with bringing some table manners to it? Anyway, yeah. So, you got the nougat.
Yeah.
Oh, it even smells good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like folks are saying that.
Folks, have you ever seen a Snickers?
We've never seen a Snickers in our life. And what are we going to do with this right now? Hold on. That's for later right there. Okay, so let's go through this. I couldn't help myself. Oh, there's the worst candy ever made there, according to most people.
Yes.
Candy corn.
Yep.
You like the candy corn? Oh, Matthew likes the candy corn. Oh, you do?
I have the harvest mix at home.
So is this... Yeah, but that's candy corn, but it's not Halloween candy corn.
Well, there is Halloween candy corn in the harvest mix.
This is made with real honey.
I know, you said, and some type of cream.
And somebody opened it. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I wonder who got it.
Okay, so let me just kind of look through here. Hold on. This is a different type of candy. So some of this stuff we've already talked about. We've talked about the M&Ms.
Yep.
You like the original M&M.
I like the peanut, but
you hate the Almond Joy.
Yeah, exactly.
The 100 grand bar.
Yeah, show everyone why are you showing me? Yeah, show the family.
Well, okay, 100 grand bar. Because I'm pretty sure they've seen it.
Oh, and you don't look at me. You think I have missed out on a candy bar here?
I guess that's all we have in here. Oh, here we got Twix.
There's the Twix.
You've got Snickers. You like Twix? Okay. You
like the different kind of Twix? The original only? I agree with you.
I was looking for a Milky Way. I guess.
No, there weren't any Milky Ways.
Why did you buy Almond Joy if you hate it?
It was in the big bag.
Okay.
I got a big bag of it, and I wanted everything else, and that's all they had at Costco.
How about Ring Pops? Do we like those?
No, those are from our Music in the Park series that we were selling.
Well, I just thought we'd talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. There's a Ring Pop.
Yeah, my grandkids like to Ring Pops.
Yeah, again, there's an age thing you see. If you have younger kids, they kind of like the lollipops and the Ring Pops.
I'll tell you what I loved, and this isn't necessarily from Halloween, but back in the day, Borst Park, when I was, pretty young, And we'd be over there watching the ball games in the summertime. And they had a concession stand, not at the ballpark, but actually in the park. So that was a long time ago.
Right.
But man, you could buy so many different things over there. And we thought we were super cool because we could buy those cigarettes that were candy. Now, I know it's unpopular to say that. But, you know, here you got a kid over there, you know, and he's got this. That's pretty good right there, you know.
Yes.
And,
you know, yes. And those were awful. It was peppermint.
I don't even know what it was.
Oh, it was terrible candy, but we all had to have them. And I like that they painted a little
little red
tip
yeah.
or a red tip on the bottom there.
Whoever made those responsible for how many smokers in the U.S.
They're still available in some some candy shops. Now, remember the bubblegum cigars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they came in pink, yellow, and green.
Yes.
Maybe blue.
Blue, they did, because I bought those when I had my boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and they had the little wrapper on them, the whole thing.
Those were nifty, too. Let's open these up. I saved these. These are Bloody Bites.
Ooh.
Does anybody want a Bloody Bite in the studio audience? Here, hold on a second. Here, let's
open these up.
Can I?
Yeah, some things you probably should have done prior. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so that's not bad. You guys want? Here we go.
No.
Dump them out. What? I see what it is.
Yeah, it's teeth.
So it's you've got the teeth in there.
What do we got here?
This is nifty. Okay, hold on a second here. It's for a kid.
Oh no, I'm not opening this. This is gonna get. Yeah, but then you open this thing and it's supposed to drip blood or something. I don't know what this is. Wow.
Okay, I think I got this thing figured out, Paul.
I'm
keep talking for a second.
I can't do that.
Oh yeah,
That's awful.
I know it's awful.
Who thought of this?
I don't know. It was really good.
You know, this thing. I mean, here's the packet of blood, which no doubt when your kid opens on your white couch after he comes home,
they're gonna ruin your furniture.
It's just gonna be. It's gonna be ruined. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Look at this.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's awful.
What is that? Is that cherry or something? Yeah, it's Bloody Bites.
Bloody Bites right there.
There. That's a tremendous.
It's nice. Is it watermelon?
Watermelon.
All right.
That's a tremendous mess that we've made on the set here. So we talked about the Bloody Bites and the ring pops. Oh, hold the phone, Paul.
Yes. What do we have?
I'm gonna move the big bucket here. We're going over to this. This is called secondary candy. This stuff's the big stuff. You know, it's bite size.
Yes.
No, it's what I
got
mean.
A Rice Krispie treat there too.
That's not real. That's I don't know how that's stupid. All right, hold on a second here. This is secondary candy. So Milky Way, that you're serious if you have that. And all the rest of it too. M&Ms, that's a serious candy.
Yes.
Okay, so sweet tarts, that's what you get at the ballpark.
Well, and this is a sweet tart rope, which I am not
rope.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Okay.
So
what do we have here? This is another variety pack that you picked up, and so
exactly
another candy lineup here. Skittles.
Yep.
Everyone loves the Skittles.
Skittle. There.
How about Starbursts are good.
Starbursts are good.
But again, it's not chocolate.
No, but not all kids like chocolate as much as we do.
And then you got the Jolly Ranchers.
And then this is the Airheads.
Those are
Extreme Sour Airheads.
Yeah, have you had these?
Yeah, something like that. And then the Sour Punch. Now, however, if a kid comes, Matthew, get over here. Get over here. So Matthew in his costume is trick-or-treating.
He's trick-or-treating.
And then I take this.
Hold on.
See this?
Make him say trick-or-treat.
Say trick-or-treat. So I take this.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
You can expect your house to be egged.
And toilet paper.
and everything
Yeah,
else.
that's exactly
all
what
that's
that
going to
gets.
do is make him mad.
Exactly.
Now, if you were to do this
Yeah.
and to say,
Notice the size of the
look,
handful.
boom, he may not like it, but he'll appreciate the quantity.
It depends on the age of the
Yes,
kid.
exactly. Any age, even an adult will always take quantity over quality at Halloween.
That's
So-
true. But then you get a Twizzler.
Oh,
What can't we just do red vines? And I mean,
Yes.
there's a lot of people that like Twizzlers.
yes. I don't know why.
Why are you eating plastic?
Yeah, Twizzler.
Hey, speaking of plastic, let's hold the phone here. We're not quite done with that candy lineup. But
Yeah.
I've got something I got to bring up here. Speaking of plastic, my hands are so sticky right now. Yeah, sticky, broken, confused. No way to go through life.
Hey, well, why don't we take a quick break?
Okay.
Let's do that. We're going to clean up here a little bit, and then we'll wrap up the Spook-Tacular.
It's the Halloween Spook-Tacular. Ooh, look at those witches. Back after this.
Nationally known and locally owned, Southwest Washington is home to 6 locally owned Napa stores, providing you with the best quality parts and services you need. With fast access to an inventory of over 400,000 parts, with ASE certified parts specialists ready to help, it's no wonder so many do-it-yourselfers count on Napa Auto Parts. Visit Wilson's Napa Auto Parts in Centralia, Chehalis, Rochester, Tenino, Castle Rock, and the heavy-duty and wholesale location on State Avenue in Chehalis, or go to wilsonnapa.com. The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia.
Okay, we're back with the Mohney Show, and it's our Halloween Spook-Tacular. And you'll know, exactly. You'll notice by this fantastic set, and then the witches behind. Does that make you scared, Paul?
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Happy Halloween on the front of my my Johnny Carson disc.
I know. This is a good desk.
My Johnny Carson disc.
Yes.
Okay, it's what I wanted to talk about. I think before the break, you said something about, or I said something about Twizzlers being like eating plastic.
Yes.
Okay, so one thing that's like eating plastic. Remember those wax cola bottles? Got the blood all over it.
Yeah. Yes. The wax. Yeah.
So what was that all about?
Wow. I don't know.
Did you eat the wax, or did you
you
just bite it off like Ozzy? And
I guess sucked out the little syrup that was in it, and that was about it.
they still make them.
I know. Shake my head. What else you got there on that? Worst
Okay,
of the
we're
worst?
talking about the worst candy
Worst
you
of
can.
the worst.
The worst of the stuff that's being sold, and it's candy in the sense.
Yes,
but
it's bad.
It's not. Although my middle grandson Jack, he loves candy. You met Jack.
Yeah.
And he might think the cola things are actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Just because
Yeah, but once you do all the work and you get that little bit of syrup, it's not.
Yeah, it's not going to be good for anybody.
No.
Okay, so worst Halloween candy. How about Peeps?
Peeps don't belong at Halloween.
No,
I don't want to eat black marshmallows.
No, not at all.
Purple.
We touch base on candy corn because there's a lot of bad press about candy corn.
Yep.
People don't dig it. Now, this was a list that I came across. So this isn't necessarily my list of worst Halloween candy. Good and Plenty.
Oh, awful candy.
Awful candy. Okay.
That's that licorice, candy-coated licorice.
And that's what usually in the theater.
Yes.
Yeah. Tootsie Rolls. I have a personal vendetta against Tootsie Rolls. And the reason is that I've handed out so many of those awful, quote-unquote, treats at parades in my life. Or that, and you, Matthew, you'll agree. You can't disguise the Tootsie Roll with a different flavor. A Tootsie Roll is a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. exactly.
Okay.
Not a big fan. How about the Tootsie Pop, though?
Now that
It's not bad.
wow. I can't believe you, man. That's completely the other way.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
Yes. Yeah.
Breathtaking.
Yeah. Breathtaking.
Okay, so we talked about Twizzlers. Those are awful.
Yeah.
What about Mike and Ike?
I don't mind some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fruity flavors.
Rolos.
How can you not like Rolos?
Those are good.
Yeah.
But it was on this
Well, I can see it's a little. How do you do a Rolo?
Yeah.
You get like two.
Yeah, what do you do? Open up the
Yeah.
pack? I guess you give them the whole long thing.
You get two. I think a little. They're like the little
Yeah.
mini lifesaver thing. So you get like two Rolos.
I'll tell you what, I'm not wasting my time with a roll.
That's too much. It's too much work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hot tamales.
I'm not a hot tamale fan.
Here's a good one here. You ready for this one? Circus peanuts.
Oh.
Oh boy, those are a real doozy. I didn't even know they made those.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not only do I like circus peanuts,
You do?
I do.
Okay.
But they used to come in different flavors. It would be the carnival circus peanuts and not just the orange ones.
Boy.
And it's one of those terrible, terrible candies that
you can't have enough of it.
Well, you can, but every now and then, yeah. I mean, I don't search them out. But
okay, so if you're trick or treating and you're a kid and somebody gives you circus,
you're not happy.
Okay, you're not happy. You lay it out on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the neighbor who gave me circus peanuts, or your grandma? Yeah, so thanks. Bit of honey. Want to just skip it?
Well, bit of honey. Again, the amount of work to go in to consume it.
It's like a big hunk.
It's too much. It is so sticky.
It is.
It'll pull your teeth right out of your head.
Like a big hunk.
Yeah, so you have to like jawbreaker.
Yeah,
suck on it.
Yeah, there's jawbreakers.
Try and
I never liked a jawbreaker either.
And what do you do with those big ones?
Who the heck
What
knows?
is that?
In your mouth?
You ever buy one of those, Matthew? One of those
like a
big
baseball.
jawbreakers like this?
You guys should hand those out at your sports broadcasts. Here's a jawbreaker.
Yeah, just what we need. Them
double bubble.
I don't know what that is.
It's bubble gum.
Yeah, don't give away gum.
All right. No, gum's awful. Kids choke on it.
Unless it's in a blow pop.
How about a what?
A blow pop.
Well, yeah, but that's
Charms blow pop.
That's
you know what? I like the Charms lollipop.
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah.
Better than the blow pop.
I can see that. I never a big fan of all of that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring me chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about dots?
Dots and Juji fruits.
Yeah.
Just a no.
I know.
I'm not.
So let me get this straight. Paul, I called you. I had a situation. I was in the hospital, and you went back in the theater and bought Juji fruits before you came to visit me.
I was already in line. I mean, why are we reenacting Seinfeld?
Why not?
Okay,
How
what
about
else?
Smarties. I like Smarties.
I like Smarties.
I love Smarties.
Yes. Yep.
I like to. Yep.
One at a time.
Yeah. Sometimes.
No, you zip them all at one time.
I agree with
Only
that.
way to
I've
do that.
also had Smarties one at a time. They're pretty good.
You know what? I can't be around anyone.
Okay. All right.
You know what? She eats peas one at a time.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Okay. Two more here. I don't know what this one is. Mary Jane's.
I don't. Do you know what a Mary?
Some kind of a.
Doesn't sound like it's something you should be giving away to kids.
Say, hey, don't give the Mary Jane away to the kids.
Just saying.
How about black licorice?
Ugh.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Okay. So quickly, these are the.
Now wait. The only thing I'll say about black licorice is that there is a strange population of people that enjoy it.
They do enjoy it.
And I'm glad they enjoy it. I'm glad they have a candy that is theirs.
Right.
Keep it away from me, though.
Okay, so you go with Red Vines and you go with Twizzlers. Not even close.
It's not even close.
Okay.
Red Vines.
Do you think you ought to be handing out Red Vines at Halloween?
No.
Okay.
No, because they don't have Halloween Red Vines, as far as I know.
No, it's just theater Red Vines.
Yeah, and you're not going to give away a whole box, and you don't want to give out and pull out. In fact, where's your other bucket? because it's a red vine bucket.
It is a red vine bucket.
So what are you gonna do? Give them a red
Well,
vine?
no, it comes in those little.
It's got to come in. Yeah,
it comes in various packages. You don't have to.
I haven't seen them. All I see is the box.
$15 Costco. Here, kid.
Here. Well, no, you don't want to pull out the raw.
Hold on. I wasn't going to bring this up, but I'm going to now that you brought it up. Okay. Here's something that would make everybody mad at Halloween. You buy it in bulk and you put it in plastic bags and hand it.
Here's some saltwater taffy.
Tell you what, we picked this up at the beach a while ago.
And some butterscotch discs.
Tell you what, kid, I'm glad you came over here. My name's Jerry, and I work at Yardbird. Here, this is some of the inventory we had from the Yardbird. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Bags, sandwich bags of candy.
Oh yes. Okay.
How about a apple, caramel apple?
Oh well, hey, we're 70s kids, and there's crazy things going. You never took produce. Don't give out produce.
No. Okay.
Have a mushroom. No, that's not.
Okay, so here's the stuff that we real quickly. Yeah, I love that one. That's no, it's a no, but it's so funny because at some point it was thought of as like, popcorn.
Oh yeah.
And people gave it out with a straight face.
Yes, exactly.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some healthy snacks.
You're having a party, having
Well, yeah, but that's like know the people.
Exactly.
Okay, these are healthy snacks that no kid's gonna want. They probably like them, but not on Halloween.
No.
I'm just saying, and they're good too.
Okay.
Veggie straws, Skinny Pop, fig bars, fruit snacks, trail mix. Oh, come on. You don't like the trail mix?
Are you just trying to make me mad?
Yeah. How about Chex Mix?
No.
Fruit cups?
The hell's a fruit cup?
I don't know. Last thing I had there was popcorn bowls.
Fruit cup? Hi.
Homemade.
Hi. Oh.
Here's a fruit cup. Okay, where's treats to hand out? How about a canned ham?
I'll take that over the fruit cup. I'll tell you that.
What about if you just got a whole case or like a big, huge case of Spam?
Oh, I'd love it.
You would?
Yes.
I can just see the kids sitting in the back of the car after they trick or treat. That smells in the back seat. Mom, I got Spam.
Can they make it in trick or treat size? Fun size Spam?
If they don't, they ought to. Okay, raisins. That's a bad one. Nobody wants raisins. And people have handed out toothbrushes.
Oh, yeah. Toothbrushes. Hey,
floss.
Why don't you just hand out like a whole home kit with deodorant and everything else,
Why don't you just hand out kryptonite?
So, back in the day.
Here we go.
Mrs. Stone.
Yeah. Down the road.
Yeah. 3 pennies. You can go get yourself some penny candy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or I can take these and throw them at your window. One of the two.
Or you can just throw them in the flowers and she finds it.
You buy the Jolly Rancher.
I'm not doing that.
And drop it in here. No, she gave us 3 pennies.
Well, that's funny because that was next on my list. Loose change. Coupons. Animal.
Coupons. Go get yourself some Fruity Pebbles and get the second one half off.
Animal crackers. Animal crackers. Or animal cookies. Animal crackers.
Coupons.
Yeah, and candy that you bag yourself. I still like that.
Yes.
That's gonna make any.
Hey, you got to go to the was it Brock's?
Oh yeah.
With all the.
I know, just
the chocolate or the Napoleon candy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the maple and orange creams and butterscotch discs, cinnamon discs.
Yeah, I see somebody that prepackages their candy in their kitchen. You know what I think of immediately? And this is just me thinking about this. They just used the restroom and they forgot to wash their hands. It's like Poppy making that big pizza. Okay, he's just kneading the dough. Didn't wash after he left the restroom. That's the first thing I think of with stuff that's not prepackaged. Sorry, that's just me. How about anything homemade?
Yes, no.
Yeah, we made some brownies here. No, you just,
Again, maybe those were the Mary Janes. I don't know.
you take the brownie, throw it in the yard. Pencils, granola bars, breath mints. There we go.
Although we know a few that
Oh,
some of the adults that came around.
hey,
used them.
halitosis. Did you dress up as Mr. Halitosis Man for Halloween? Here's a breath mint for you. Folks, have a wonderful Halloween.
Yes, we hope you do.
You dress up? I haven't decided if I'm going to dress up yet.
If we don't get this in, though, Matthew's going to be mad. He wanted us to on the good candy.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
And what else?
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Whoppers are good. See, I could, I looked. The Whoppers?
And the negative you had?
The Boston baked beans.
Yeah, I saw that on the list. What is that?
I don't even know why they keep making those.
What are
things. Just
Are they beans?
no, I don't know what it is. It's awful.
Why don't you just hand out Vandy camps? Cans of beans.
Yes.
I tell you what, I might hand out sometime. I might go down to the store and get those little tiny cans of beanie weenies.
There you go.
That's a fan favorite right there. Paul, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I hope we somewhat entertained folks. And
real quick,
yeah,
trick-or-treating options in Centralia. They do it downtown during the day on Halloween.
Right.
I think they do it in Chehalis as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And I think a lot of groups check with your schools.
Yeah.
PTOs. Some are doing trunk or treat where they pull into a parking lot and it's a safe area and everyone knows each other. And
yeah.
You trick or treat.
And the Veterans Memorial Museum had a big thing last year as well. And I would imagine that John L. Scott does their big trunk or treat in their parking lot. Yep. So yeah, there's a ton of different options. The safety aspect of it, man, slow down. Watch out for the kids.
Yep.
Keep an eye out. They're just out there running all over the place. They got masks on. They can't see. Who knows what the weather's going to be like? But just be careful out there.
Hopefully it's good.
And I'll be dressing up. I'll have my mullet on.
And if you don't know, Halloween is on a Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday. So
the kids, they're going to miss this week's episode of Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley, but they'll be out.
It's not 1974.
What?
And the kids are going, what, network television? Mom, what is that? Is that on my phone?
Hey, go to Pluto TV, right? They'll have it there.
What was it?
Pluto TV?
Oh, yeah.
They have it there?
I've been watching Pluto. I've been watching, what else? I've been watching all kinds of different stuff.
I know you have. You're keeping me up to date on the latest.
The latest reruns?
Mm-hmm.
Folks, have a happy Halloween from all of us here at the Mohney Show.
Happy Halloween!
And good night or good day, whatever it may be.